my scholars, welcome to my school channel. It's Alexandra. So right now in this channel, we'll be tackling the JAMB question for the subject English Language Year 2012. Do not go anywhere, stay with us and we'll be right back. Welcome back to my school channel. So right now we'll be tackling question 61 to 80. Now let's jump right into question 61. Answer the following question below and choose the option that best completes the gap. We visited his house dash 3 times. Option A, about. Option B, for about. Option C, like. Option D, for like. The answer to this question is option A, about. Okay, so about in this content is used to refer to a movement in a particular area. So we visited his house about 3 times. Option A, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 62. Answer the following question below and choose the option that best completes the gap. She was dashed the verge of tears. Option A, at. Option B, on. Option C, by. Option D, with. Now the correct preposition to use in this sentence is on. When you are on the verge of something, it is likely that something will happen. Okay, so option B is the correct answer to this question. She was on the verge of tears. Question 63. Everyone makes mistakes. Occasionally, nobody is dash. Option A, incorrigible. Option B, imperfect. Option C, infallible. Option D, indestructible. The answer to this question is infallible. Now, infallible means not capable of making errors or not capable of making mistakes. So this fits in the context, and so it is the answer to the question. Imperfect means not perfect. Indestructible means not able to be destroyed, and incorrigible means not able to be changed or not able to be reformed. So the answer to this question is option C, infallible. Question 64. The woman will not part with our dashboards. Option A, discarded, hurting, black. Option B, discarded, black, hurting. Option C, hurting, discarded, black. Option D, black, hurting, discarded. So the answer to this question is option B, discarded, black, hurting. And why is this so? This question is under the order of adjectives, and there's a particular order in which adjectives should be arranged. So the first one is under the quantity. Sometimes it is called number. For some other textbook, it is called determiner. Okay, it's the same thing. Then number 2, we have quality. Some call it observation. Other textbook refer to it as opinion, which is the same thing. Now, number 3 is size. Number 4 is shape. Number 5 is age. Number 6 is color. Number 7 is origin. Number 8 is material. Number 9 is purpose. So these are the order in which you should follow. Now, discarded, we'll regard discarded as observation or opinion. Okay, earthen, classify earthen under material, and black will classify black under color. So if this is under observation or opinion, and this is under material, and this is under color, then this one should be number 2, takes the second position. Earthen will take 8th position, and black will take 6th position. So it is not arranged properly in option A, but then option B we have 2, 6, 8, which is arranged accordingly. This becomes 8, 2, 6. This is 6, 8, 2. So only option B is arranged accordingly or properly. That's 2, 6, 8. So option B is the answer to this question. The woman would not part with a discarded black earthen pot. Question 65. We stood up when the principal came in. Option A, isn't it? Option B, didn't we? Option C, not so. Option D, did us. Okay, so the answer to this question is option B, didn't we. Now this question is under question tag, and question tag consists of 2 statements. We have the declarative statement or imperative statement, followed by an interrogative statement or question. Okay, so this is the statement, and we need a question to follow or complete this question tag. Okay, so usually the rule that can be applied to this is a positive statement requires a negative question. So this is a positive statement. How do we know it's positive? Because the use of not is not present in this statement. The use of not implies that it is a negative statement. So we need a negative statement to complete this, a negative question rather to complete this. So we can see not option A, not option B, not option C, option D. We don't have not there, so we cannot regard it as a negative statement. So we are left with 3 options, and the answer to this question is option B, didn't we? Because in every question tag, the question must carry or be the same with the subject. So we have we used in the subject, and so it will be retained in the question tag. So didn't we is the answer to this question. Question 66. This professor of dash medicine has dashed the mystery of bird flu. Okay, so the options, all options are misspellings except one, and according to this question we have to find the option that is spelled correctly, and the word is veterinary and unraveled. So option D is the correct answer to this question. It is spelled veterinary, veterinary, and unraveled unravelled. Do not forget to take practice questions with our simulated JAMB CBT past questions. All you need to do is you click on the link in the description below. It takes you to the Myschool website. There you can download Myschool mobile app for your Android phones and Myschool software for your computers and laptops. Go ahead and download and start practicing. Now moving on to question 67. Her mother bought her some dash. Option A, clothes. Option B, yards. Option C, clothes. Option D, clothing. The answer to this question is option A, clothes. Now, why is it clothes? Now, in this context, we see that clothes is applicable not only because it is a plural noun, but because other options are not correct. Now, first of all, option B, yards. Yards means a unit of measurement, and in yards can apply to different contexts, not only clothing. But this one is a personalized context, and so yard is not applicable. When we talk about clothes, clothes is a fabric, a textile, a material, an unfinished item. Okay, it's an item that you use to make clothes. So that is clothes. Then clothing is similar to clothes, but then clothing is a generalized term for clothes. Okay, it's a generalized term, and it is used when the context is not personalized. But in this context, we can see a mother. So a mother bought her a finished item, okay, which is clothes. So option A, clothes, is the answer to this question. I believe you are enjoying this content. If yes, do not forget to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button, and then tap on the bell notification to get informed as soon as we release the next videos. Question 68. Many workers were dashed as a result of the textile closure. Option A, laid down. Option B, laid off. Option C, laid out. Option D, laid up. So the answer to this question is laid off, option B. Now, laid off in this context, or laid off as a phrasal verb, means to leave. Okay, and in this context, we need a word or a phrasal verb that means to leave. So many workers were laid off as a result of the textile closure. So therefore, option B is the correct answer to this question. Question 69. The driver died in the dash road accident. Option A, fatal. Option B, brutal. Option C, serious. Option D, pathetic. Okay, so the answer to this question is option A, fatal. Now, in this context, we see that the driver died in the dash. Now, fatal means causing death, and so it is the best answer in this context. So option A is the final answer to this question. Question 70. Dash your parents frown dash our friendship. We shouldn't see each other anymore. Option A, because/over. Option B, since/as. Option C, although/as. Option D, as/upon. The answer to this question is option B, is since/at. So the reason why we are opting for since/at is because since could also mean for the reason that, which also means because. Because is also applicable here, but then over is not applicable here. The correct preposition to be used here is at. So since can also function as or has the same meaning with the word because. It could also mean for the reason that. So since your parents frown at our friendship, we shouldn't see each other anymore. Option B, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 71. Dash, she didn't trust him, she married him. Option A, after. Option B, much as. Option C, since. Option D, though. The answer to this question is though, which means despite the fact that. So, though she didn't trust him, she married him. Option D, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 72. I wanted to know his political beliefs, so I asked him what dash. Option A, this was. Option B, these are. Option C, this is. Option D, they were. Okay, so the answer to this question is option D. But first of all, let us break it down. So we have wanted, and we can see asked. So we can conclude that this statement is in its past tense. So we are looking for a response that would complement this, and it should be in its past tense. So when you see option A and D, they are both in past tense, but this is singular, but this is plural, but they are both in past tense. Option B and C is in its present tense, so they are not likely to be the answer. Now, why the answer is they were is because political beliefs is in its plural form. So beliefs it's pluralized, so that's why it has to be were. If we add just believe, which it means one idea, one opinion, it will be this was. Okay, so the answer is they were because it has to do with so many ideas or so many opinions. So I wanted to know his political beliefs, so I asked him what they were. Option D, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 73. Answer the following question below and choose the option that has the same vowel sound as the one represented by the letter or letters underlined. Now the word is book and we have OO underlined. So option A, we have cool. Option B, we have cook. Option C, full. Option D, tool. Now let's go back to the board for the transcription. So as you can see, the word book with the letter OO is articulated as U sound, the short U sound. And then option A, we have the long U sound. Option B, we have the short U sound. Option C, we have the long U sound. And option D, we have the long U sound. So this is similar to this. So option B is the correct answer. Also, I want you to note that there's a pattern here. We see that words ending with k as the short U sound, and words ending with l as the long U sound. So this is a pattern you can memorize in case you see words like that. And this is also another tip. When you see words ending with K and T with OO, most of the time you have the short U sound. So T like foot. Okay, but when you see words ending with L and D or M, like food, N rather, moon, and all of that, so it has the long O sound rather. So you can quickly memorize this so that you have a better chance ahead of your colleagues. So let's go back to the screen. From the transcription of the word, we can conclude that option B has the same vowel sound as the letters underlined in the word book. So option B is the correct answer to this question. Question 74. Answer the following question below and choose the option that has the consonant sound as the one represented by the letter or letters underlined. Now the word is village, and option A, page. Option B, pig. Option C, maid. Option D, came. Now, the letter GE has been underlined. Now let's go back to the board for the transcription. So G is articulated as J. And we can see it in option A, so it is absent in option B as well as C and D. So option A is the answer to this question. Now let's go back to the screen. From the transcription on the board, we can conclude that option A has the same consonant sound as letters underlined in the word village. Option A, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Question 75. Answer the following questions below and choose the option that has the same vowel sound as the one represented by the letter or letters underlined. Now the word is patch and letter A has been underlined. Option A, we have starch. Option B, we have fair. Option C, mad. Option D, came. Now let's go back to the board for the transcription, and we see that the word underlined is A and it is transcribed as R, but it's a short sound. And it's usually placed in contrast with this sound, which is a long R sound. So we have starch. Okay, it is longer than this. So what we have here is air. It is a diphthong. So fair. And we have the short sound here R, which is the same with this. And what we have is also a diphthong here A. So we can see that option C is similar with what we have in the question. Now let's go back to the screen. From the transcription on the board, we can conclude that option C is the correct answer to this question because letter A also in the word mad is articulated the same as the letter A in the word patch. So we have patch, mad. Option C, therefore, is the correct answer to this question. Do you have questions you would like to ask? You can go ahead and ask your questions by using the link provided in the description below. Please click on this link. It takes you to the Myschool website. There you can ask as many questions as possible and solutions will be provided to you within a short period of time. Now moving on to question 76. Now the word provided is tangerine and the word G has been embolded. So option A, jail, option B, danger, option C, girl, option D, ignore. Now let's go back to the board for the transcription and we can see the letter on the line G is transcribed as J. And we see that the consonant sound here is G, which is quite different from this. But we have the consonant sound here, J. The consonant sound here we have is G and L. While the consonant sound we have here is G and N. Okay, so the answer to this question is this because the consonant sound is the same with what is underlined in the question or the word provided. Now let's go back to the screen. From the transcription on the board, we can conclude that option B is the correct answer to this question because G is articulated as J, as well as G in tangerine is articulated as J. So therefore, option B is the correct answer to this question. Do you have better steps, explanation, or solutions to any of this question? If yes, feel free to use the comment section below, indicate the question and the solutions you'd like to share. Question 77. Answer the following question below and choose the option that has the same consonant sound as the one represented by the letter or letters on the line. Now the word is hair and we have letter H on the line. And option A we have hair, option B hour, option C honest, option D house. Now let's go back to the board for the transcription. So letter H is articulated as okay, it's a glottal sound. It is articulated as. So we have hair, which with H silence in the word, and we have hour, H is silent in this word. Honest, H is also silent in this word, but this word, the H is pronounced, it is articulated, and it is pronounced as house. So this is the same with this. So let's go back to the screen. So from the transcription on the board, we can conclude that option D is the correct answer to this question. Question 78. Answer the following question below and choose the option that has the same consonant sound as the one represented by the letter on the line. Now the word is addition. Option A, bash. Option B, catch. Option C, bastion. Option D, rating. Now let's go back to the board for the transcription. Now the word on the line T is transcribed as sh. And you can see it is similar in option A. But what we have here is in option B is ch. Okay, it's quite different from these, usually placed in contrast with this sound. Okay, so what we have here is t. Okay, bastion. And what we have here is rating. Okay, we have t and we have Okay, so these are the consonant sounds we have in option D and also r. Okay, from the transcription we can see that only option A has the same sound with the letter on the line T. Sh, sh. Now let's go back to the screen. From the transcription on the board, we can conclude that option A has the same consonant sound as the letter on the line in the word addition. So T is also transcribed as sh, and bash, SH, is also transcribed as sh. So option A is the answer to this question. Question 79. Answer the following question below and choose the appropriate stress pattern from the options. The syllables are underlined in capital letters. So the word is demarcation, and option A we have CA carrying the stress, option B we have D carrying the stress, option C we have MAR carrying the stress, and option D we have TION carrying the stress. Now this word is a 4-syllabic word and it is stressed on the third syllable. That is, it is stressed on the syllable before tion. So there's a general rule that applies to words ending with ion, tion, or sion. The stress is usually placed before the syllable tion or sion, as the case may be. So in this case, we have tion, and so it's the stress will be placed on the syllable before it, which is ca. So demarcation. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Question 80. Answer the following question below and choose the appropriate stress pattern from the options. The syllables are underlined in capital letter. So the word is impossible. So option A has the correct answer because the word is actually stressed on the second syllable. That is pos, impossible. So option A is the correct answer to this question. We've come to the end of the segment and I believe you enjoyed every bit of it. Please do not forget to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button, and then tap on the bell notification to get informed as soon as we release the next videos.